In today's video, we will see a real-life Superman, the girl who can touch her eye with her tongue, and the woman with a horn on her head. I've noticed that most of you watching this video aren't subscribed yet, so if you do like the video, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It's absolutely free, and you can always change your mind later. And with that said, enjoy the video. Zhang Ruifang is a Chinese woman who is 100 years old. This woman is the only one with a horn growing on her head. Her head is thought to have the same chemicals that our nails are formed of, and because of this, she has a horn, or essentially a large nail, on her head. Human Barbie. Meet the human version of Barbie, Valeria Lukyanova, best known for her striking resemblance with the facial feature of Barbie. She has also maintained her zero figure to gain the title of Human Barbie. Valeria is a Ukrainian model who found her fame when Western media dubbed her as the real-life Barbie. While many people think that her resemblance to a Barbie doll is not real, and she must have done many surgeries and procedures over her body and face, the model, however, responded to such claims with an assertion that her appearance is completely natural and she has done no surgery over her face. She says that her facial features are purely natural and real, while to maintain her thin, slender body, she keeps her tight daily routine at the gym along with a special diet. Lady with the longest tongue. Okay, now, I've got a question for you. Is it possible for you to touch your eye with your tongue? Our next strange woman can. Adrienne Lewis is a young lady with a 4-inch tongue. Pretty lengthy, right? She's an 18-year-old girl who claims to have the longest tongue and is extremely proud of it. With her tongue, she can touch her nose, chin, elbow, and even her eye. Yes, she can even touch her eye with her tongue. And she enjoys demonstrating her abilities to others, which is why she created her own YouTube channel. Adrienne was ridiculed in elementary school because of her tongue, but she appears to have moved on and now uses her tongue as a gift that distinguishes her from others. The Werewolf. Any X-Men movie fans out there? Well, your favorite Wolverine is not fictional anymore. We have a real-life Hugh Jackman, but I must say, his life is way gloomier and sadder than the fictional Wolverine. Jesus Fajardo from Mexico surprised the whole world with his unusual facial hair and was nicknamed Werewolf by the media. He gained recognition late in his life, and his childhood was very harsh for him. The people deserted him for his apparent deformity. Despite his friendliness and amicability, people never talked to him properly, and no one befriended him. He lived a solitary life after leaving his hometown at the age of 12. He quit schooling because of the bullying and harassment he faced there. He wandered the city, doing trivial jobs, working in circuses to fulfill his basic needs, and started drinking heavily. Right now, he is happy with his current phase of recognition. Real-life Superman. This young man has a rare ailment known as the Superman syndrome. He's 11 years old and has a great figure. Aspiring to be a bodybuilder, Huang Nam already has the body, so I guess he won't need much work, no? His parents have been concerned about his health and had him examined by doctors. His myostatin-related muscle hypertrophy condition has not been demonstrated to be harmful to the youngster. In fact, he's in ideal health, or to put it another way, in very great bodily form. The real-life Rapunzel. Want to meet someone with the longest dreadlocks in the world? The real-life Rapunzel of planet Earth? Meet Asha Mandela. The length of the dreadlocks of Asha Mandela is a never-ending 55 feet in length and weigh around 42 pounds. One official measurement said that the dreadlocks are 19 feet long, and even if this is true, I don't know how she manages to keep her neck from breaking and back from aching. I mean, all people out there with long hair know, the longer the hair, the more problematic they are to handle. But thank God our real-life Rapunzel, Asha Mandela, has found her Flynn Rider. Asha Mandela's husband loves his wife's hair very much and helps her to take care of her very long hair. The hair would have been impossible to manage if it was not for her husband Emmanuel, who helps her in washing, drying, and managing the dreadlocks. These two are a couple's goal. Girl without nose. Born with an extremely rare case of BAM syndrome, Tessa is living life without a nose and is one of less than 100 people in the world to be diagnosed with this particular disease. Bosma-Arhinia microphthalmia syndrome has been reported in fewer than 100 patients worldwide in the past century and is defined by three major features: complete absence of the nose, eye defects, and absent sexual maturation. Tessa is an incredibly cute little girl that wants the world to know that she is beautiful even without a nose. Girl with hair on her body. Supatra Sesufan suffers from a unique illness that caused her to develop hair all over her body and face. And when I say hair, I mean a lot of hair. Supatra makes the most of her life despite her unusual circumstances. Because this illness is incurable, she has just accepted the reality that she would have to live with her hair. More power to you, young lady. Real-life Mowgli. Zenzimon Ellie has an unusual condition of microcephaly, which means his head stopped growing when he was a child. He lives in South Africa and is tormented by his neighbors every time he leaves his house. He is 21 years old and has been dubbed a monkey and a real-life Mowgli due to the size of his head and the fact that he walks 20 miles every day to avoid the villagers and children who harass him. But with time, things have changed for Zenzimon, and now, with the help of the internet, he's famous all over the world. And those who used to call him Monkey can do nothing but wish to be his friend. Stretchiest man on Earth. Nice pick, because believing the existence of this man is like kidding yourself. He is the Rubber Man, a man with the most elastic skin in the world. Meet Gary Turner from Britain, who suffers from a very rare disease called Ehlers-Danlos. This condition allows his skin to stretch for up to many inches and causes pain in several joints and tissues. Even though the pain caused by this condition can be persistent and intense, Turner never stops smiling and encouraging people around him. His extremely elastic skin and his never-fading smile are his two main identifying characters. He was awarded the title of man with the most elastic skin on the planet when the skin of his stomach was stretched and measured up to 6.3 inches. He became a Rubber Man in 2002 when he won that title, and to this date, no one has ever been able to break the record. Conjoined twins. The world's most famous conjoined twins, Abby and Brittany, were born in Minnesota in 1990. And the doctors told their parents that it was quite difficult for the twins to even survive a night. But little did they know, they were not just gonna survive, but get famous too. And there's one thing that people loved wondering about. If Abby is kissed, will Brittany feel it too? And how does their intimate life go? Well, just like everyone, these twins rather not share their intimate details with others, so no one knows. But what do you think about it, by the way? Girl with inverted legs. The strongest and most capable are the people who do not let the adversity take good out of them. This girl in our entry is one of such strong and resilient people. Chen Tuanzi was born with a knee deformity, causing her legs to move inward, preventing her from walking like a normal person. But Chen was strong-headed. She worked day in and day out to fulfill her dreams and completed her studies. During her time at the college, she gained worldwide recognition, and many NGOs offered to bear her medical expenses. A team of doctors was formulated, and after 10 extremely difficult surgeries, Chen Tuanzi was finally able to walk on her legs at the age of 26. This woman has a life story that can truly inspire you. Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like and share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again.